Dr. Seay, I believe this is recording. Good afternoon, Dr. Seay. My name is Cable Rose. We've had the opportunity over the last few years to just interact and see each other on LinkedIn and some of the events that you've been a part of. I spent a few years with both IBM as well as the Department of Labor apprenticeship programs here in North America and internationally as well when they started their international program for not apprenticeships but international program with IBM when they started their accelerated program for their IBM program. So I've enjoyed it. I have about 3 years under my belt. I was with Franklin Apprenticeships. I'm no longer with their company, but I am still in the space. I follow Paul Newton and PJ Catalano, and of course, many, many great men and women from IBM. And I understand and see what you're doing in your space. It's very interesting. My daughter, we're here in Texas. We're in Northeast Texas in Pittsburgh, Texas. And my daughter's best friend, she's a gamer. She's 15. Her best friend lives right across the street from the University of East Carolina. Am I saying that correctly? ECU? Eastern Carolina University, ECU. Right on an overlook drive, right around the corner from the railroad tracks right there. And so we travel out there every summer. And every time I go, I'm like, man, I got to get with Dr. Seay and see if he's around. But it's always summertime and I don't want to bug people during their summer breaks and stuff. But yeah, so I'm digging what you're doing. I see what you've got going on for building an apprenticeship program. My background, 21 years in the United States Air Force. I was a leadership instructor for the Air Force. I did their leadership programs, their non-commissioned officer academy, their airman leadership school. And then when I left and retired, I went into the NNSA, National Nuclear Security Agency, as well as the Department of Energy, and did their leadership program. Spent a few years with them and realized it wasn't really my space. They didn't have the same energy that I was hoping for in some of those Department of. And then I found myself going through an apprenticeship. So I am a Department of Labor North American certified success coach, but it's because I did an apprenticeship. So not only do I understand apprenticeships, the process of and what it requires to do an apprenticeship, but then I also went through the process myself to experience it and be certified myself. So leadership background, consulting background, basically helping people background. That's my whole goal. I'd love to help into your program. I don't know what kind of areas of expertise you're looking for. I will tell you one thing. I don't know anything about computers. And so the fact that I've been with IBM for a couple of years and helping in that space just makes it all the funnier because I do not know anything about IBM. I can speak the language. I spent many, many, many hours on a Friday afternoon with Paul Newton as he went through both system administrators as well as the app dev, the application developer side of the house from IBM. We had the two different programs we supported through IBM. I know all of their resources. I know all of their backgrounds, but I am not a teacher of the details. I am a success coach of people, helping them as they go through their learning. Sometimes people just need someone to talk to and someone to just interact with, and that's what I do. I spent a couple years finding myself and realized that that's the space I want to be. Our apprenticeship program for those years and with IBM took people with no background, with no experience, and they proven that they could go into this space. And they said, okay, we'll take you on. And as they came on with their employer, that's what they got. They got a success coach for 12 months, and we went along the journey with them to support them and their role in their employer, as well as support their employer's leadership to say, hey, here's the best way to support this person, or the best way this person can support you. And so that's what I did for about 3 years. Don't know what that looks like, but if I am someone that you could leverage, I work remotely. I'm at home right now. I am free during the days. I can volunteer some times throughout the weeks at different times. But just let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in your program. Not only is Emma going to be a fantastic program, but I'm looking forward to seeing the men and women who come through there and what they do as an impact. So Glad to see you. Glad to see what you guys are doing. Just let me know if I could be of any help. And yeah, sounds good. Have a good one.